Hey, Charles, somebody just asked me if a customer joins, does that count as a sale on the leaderboard?
It does.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I wanted
And
to
and,
share
and
something real
I'm going to
quick.
confirm that, but it should.
Okay, I
Yes.
wanted to share something real quick that's worked for me to help build huge teams. Definitely use the 90-day blitz, the 100 good days. Those are going to show you strategies on how to engage with people. But what I've always had a lot of success with is live Zooms, and we have 3 live Zooms a week. So what I do and what I would suggest doing is invite lots and lots of people to the Wednesday Zoom. Get people excited, get them to pre-enroll, get them to start paying attention, and then get lots and lots of people that have pre-enrolled and that are in, on the fence or whatever on the Friday night Zoom, get them to engage and upgrade, right? And then get everybody on your team on the Monday morning Zoom so they are excited. They're starting out the week right. They see all the new things. And so if you just follow that little, use the 90-day blitz, use the 100 days to learn the skills, but really just start inviting people. And how you do that, think of what a realtor does on a Sunday, right? They'll put the signs out, they'll invite everybody they can think of to come to the house to get an offer. And you want to do the same thing at 9 a.m. Or, we're on the West Coast. So 9 a.m. on a Monday, start telling your teammates, go to the Zoom. Are you going to the Zoom? Here's the Zoom link. Wednesday night, have you seen the new business I'm in? Have you seen what I'm doing? And invite about an hour or so before the Zoom. Invite people to go to the Zoom. And then on Fridays, obviously you want them to, by Friday you want them to engage. And that's when you want to do that last minute follow up and just get them on there. And
And
let us
also,
do the work for you. Let us do that
hey,
live
Pete,
presentation. Go ahead.
also being a product of the product, Pete brought this up a while ago as well. Like today I went to a car wash, saved $8, right? And what's funny is that $8 bought my girlfriend's coffee. That was $8. But the bottom line is, I saved money, right? But how long did it take me to screenshot my coupon and take a picture when I was at the car wash? 2 seconds. I posted it on our Facebook page to show you guys how it works. All of you should be doing that all day. If you have a bunch of followers and they say, "Oh, I just saved another $8," or "Hold up your burger, just got this free again today," or "Hey, my kids are eating good today. Here's a 6-inch sub from Subway, got it free again," and then "Hey, I just got $20 off my oil change," or "Hey, I got tires at cost," or "Hey, I got to look at my kitchen, see this
You know what,
brand."
Dave? That was a great post the other day of uh, Bruce saving nearly $700 on an appliance. That was a good
Yeah,
one.
that's
But
it.
let's get to some questions, guys. We're way past the hour here. Tofi Burke, I saw your hand up there. You've been following us in all these different ways. I'd love to hear from you. I don't think we've ever spoke.
Taffy?
Taffy. Hey, Taffy.
Hi, how you doing?
Hi,
Yeah,
Taffy.
thank you. And I would just say that I definitely appreciate the training. And I guess the question was for that because I have been popping in and out. I'm so far behind because I've still allowed, even with the content that you give us, I've allowed it to have me still overthink the process. So I just want to know, is the Blitz still gonna be on there? 'Cause I know you said it's on 82
Yeah,
days. Is it gonna
absolutely.
come
So,
down
so
or is it
the,
gonna
the
be
Blitz is designed, it's going to be perpetual. Um, we have the Blitz up there without titles, but we have had someone make a table of contents that, we'll keep up there. The idea is, the original idea there was to have everyone learn the Blitz in a sequential order because there's terminology and there's lessons and there's skills that build on each other. But I do understand that, now if you've been through it, you might want to go back and find those pieces. So as people have been going through the Blitz, they've actually made a nice table of contents, and that's something that, we'll have there. Definitely I'm doing that on our 100 good days because, sometimes people struggle with certain things during different days. Sometimes it's financial, sometimes it's relationships, sometimes it's just motivation or whatever. And we all deal with the challenges of life. I don't care who you are, life is hard. And it's not about wanting life to be easier because it's not gonna happen. It's about you being better. And that's what all these, that's kind of the fundamentals there. And so when you there's also a point in your life when you kind of cross this where people look up to you as a mentor. Sometimes it's from age, sometimes it's just where you're at. But there's a point where you'll people will come to you for advice and kind of flipping you into leadership quality. And sometimes your personal well is drained. And so what I do, like, putting together like Dave over here doing 90 days of training. I mean, there's been plenty of difficult days, where we want things to happen, they don't happen a certain way. Well, it's like, how do you overcome that? Because it's just a thought. Sometimes it's just that one thought to get you from negative to positive. So don't beat yourself up for missing trainings and doing that stuff. The fact that you're in motion of doing that, and that when you think about Save Club or you think about the team, it puts a smile on your face. There's a value to what you're doing there. A lot of people turn to, mindless television or things that are damaging, that just, aren't ultimately going to get them to where they're going. So, yeah, let's go.
Okay, thank you. And real quick,
Yeah.
before I go, I
Continue.
see the hat on there. Listen, I want a trucker hat. So could that be something I do myself, or are you going to make one, like, the trucker hat, with the
Okay, sure. Yeah. You want a Save Club hat? Yeah, sure. Okay,
Okay.
I'll do it. I'll put it up in the merch store. Okay, and yeah, anybody else? You know what? I've been wanting to. We've been so busy because, okay, I've got this list of stuff right here, and it's like constantly at least 30 things to do. And I look at it, and then I put stars next to the what I think's the most important thing to do. And I've had upgrade our merch on there for a minute, but there's so many
Okay.
things that have been taking precedent over that. But I'm gonna move that up, because let me tell you what, when I have a list like that, and we do an upgrade or make something, I cross it off and it makes me feel good. So, I'm gonna, for self-serving purposes, I'm gonna get us some merch out
Thank
there,
you.
because
Thank
it's been
you.
on my list for too long, hasn't gotten done. Yes.
Hi, I'm Cheryl.
Hey, Cheryl.
I was really interested in getting the pain relief. That's $12.
Yeah.
When can we actually buy that?
Yeah. So let me show you guys.
Because it isn't on the website yet.
Not yet. It is coming.
Yeah.
So here's the problem that we've run into, and I thought it would be solved right away. So these products have such powerful ingredients on there that the credit card processing company makes you do lab reports. And I want to do lab reports on all this stuff. So we send it all into the lab, and we're just waiting. We had to wait for the reports to come from the lab, which I need to check in on that. And then we send the reports to the merchant company. They get it approved with the bank and Master and Visa card, and then they turn us live. So we're like stuck in this kind of lab report, credit card processing approval phase. And once that's done, we're live. Now, I want to let you know, I also decided to put in an additional product, and that product's coming, and it's we're waiting on the labels for that. There's already going to be 5 products in the line. There's a 2-ounce massage oil. There's the 8-ounce massage oil. These 2 products are the first products to have nano ingredients that are oil soluble. So like oil and water don't mix. So when you're making nano ingredients that actually work to penetrate through all the layers of the skin, a lot of those ingredients are water soluble, but we wanted oil because there's other ingredients that go in the oil that we wanted to put in there. And that's like the first time you got oil soluble nano ingredients. This is a pain lotion. It's in the bigger bottle because you can put it all over the place, and it's like to heal larger areas. And then when there's a roll on, you can also put that all over. But man, it really gets you stimulated, and you can feel the blood flow instantly and all of that. So those products are there. I've been manufacturing another product for a company, and they're doing really, really well. It's actually a gel, a pain gel. And I had to order in barrels and barrels of the ingredients for this gel. And I said, you know what? We're gonna make the formula better for us, for the Avoderm line, and launch it. And I'm doing those in 2-ounce bottles. Get this, the Save Club member price, $7.50. I said, if we can get a product under $8 that works, that people can use, that saves them more than $20 on the purchase, then it's a no-brainer. So now we're gonna have a product that gives instant results. Because in multi-level marketing, if you got products that are impact products, they're undeniable when they work, then it's so easy to demonstrate. And so, that's another, all the products work. All the products in the Averderm line work. I'm not saying that, I'm just saying that now we're going to have a product that's under $8, which is like, again, it's hard to make a product for that cheap. It just does it, and then to roll it out. So yeah, that's just another thing that's coming. I'm excited to put
Every MLM that does pain is like 60, 100. I mean, they're
Yeah.
real expensive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, any products that are real that have CBD in them are like $40, $50, $60
Yeah.
for like 1 ounce. It's dumb. So we just have a way, the value in the line is there. We are so close. Again, this week might just be huge for us. We might have both. We might have the Averderm line, the health, and the new travel all done this week. They're all just at like 95% completed. There's just one thing that's out of our control on each that as soon as it comes through, I'm gonna put it live in the back office. Any other questions? Sure.
Thank you. Oh, it looks like people want to know if it's just United States or is it going to be in other countries too?
Okay, so get this. We're setting up the fulfillment center for international fulfillment, and we think we're gonna get away with it globally. Some of these products, the Averderm line has CBD in it, which some countries are cool with it, some countries are not. However, we're sending products not for resale in like boxes that are like a pound. And so we think we're going to be able to get them all over the place because we've been sending out other packages globally and they've been doing fine. It's when we start hitting a country with like thousands of packages, then they start opening them, investigating them, make us want to do product registrations. So that will be our step is getting the product out there and shipping it globally. So yeah, like our goal is to have global fulfillment on the Averderm line.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, Charles, thank you very much. I have 3 questions. One is, where can I upgrade the travel part for the travel update? Because I didn't see it on the website.
Yeah, it's so yeah, with the travel portal, before I do the upgrade, I want to make sure that the commissioning part is working properly. It is all done. We're doing a little bit of testing. This week we'll have it live, unless there's a problem. If there's a problem, it's not bringing the BV into the comp plan properly, and it's dollar for dollar. Then
Okay,
I'll go back to the drawing
cool.
board. But there'll be 3 places where the travel upgrade can be done. If in the My Membership area, there'll be a button that will be like Elite Travel Upgrade 29.05. You click that and they'll bring you to the cart. If you're a new person, there'll be a button right where it says Affiliate Upgrade $60. There'll be one underneath it say Elite Travel Upgrade 29.97. They click it there. And then there's one other place. I'm going to have what we call a bridge page, which will be in the back office that you can learn about it. So there's videos that we demoed today that Dave showed.
Yeah.
We're going to have those videos there and then an explanation of it's basically a sales page for the upgrade. And then there'll be an option there that you click on and then you can check out. So there'll be plenty of places where you'll be able to do the upgrade. And I really wish I would have the goal is to have all this stuff done last week or Monday. I came to the call and I was like, I want to tell everybody about it.
Don't apologize. You're in light speech, so
yeah,
don't apologize. It's really cool. That's fine with me. Even if it's next week. The second question I have is the app. I'm waiting desperately to have it internationally, especially because I'm living here in Europe, Switzerland. Is there any timeline that I can count on? And the last question is, you mentioned Frankfurt, and it's really close to me. I would love to meet you there. That would be
unfortunately, I don't get to go. I want to go. That'd be good, but I have no reason to be at the book fair. I got Save Club to run. I got the book. Honestly, the book I wrote as a Christmas present last year, and so I wrote the book because I wanted to give Christmas gifts to my friends and family and whatnot, but I don't know what to get them. So I had the book. I wanted to write it for like 10 years, and I just went and did it. And got it, and I sent it to a publisher saying, hey, can you guys have this ready for Christmas? Can you make it into a book, a printed book? and they got it and it went into their editorial department. And then they called me back and they're like, hey, do you want to put this, do you want to just do, they told me we can distribute this in 600 stores and airports and da, 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 da. And I'm thinking they're trying to sell me some bookseller packaging or something. I don't know. I was like, okay, what's the catch? And they go, no, we want to do it. And I said, okay, then do it. Like, let's do it. And then I didn't know that that's how publishing worked, but it apparently is really hard to get a publisher to take you up and put you into distribution. But they really love the book, and you know, I'm very thankful to have you know, people like that believe in in the message and what's there. And then October 1st, when we do the 100 good days, I'm going to ask everybody, buy the book, buy a copy, buy the audio copy, share one with a friend, just help me push it up so that when they're at the Frankfurt Book Fair, they can be like, this is #1 this month, today, do it. So I'm, you know, a little bit of a marketing strategy to give my publisher guys a little bit of ammo there. But yeah, Peter, we're
Yeah,
working on that.
okay.
About the app, to answer your question about the app, the current app, there is ability for us to put, it's not up to me, that's the only issue. We're working with a company that has set up the cashback linking. We're very close to them. They do have the intention to open up the world. The offers exist there. I'm going to really push them to do it. That they didn't want to open up a country or open up a region and have it be a dud. They wanted to make sure that there's enough offers so that when they get members that download the app, they actually use it. And then also, it's two things. You got to have the people that are going to go download the app, because there's a lot of work to open up those regions, bring on those new offers. So you want to make sure the offers are there, but you also want to make sure the people are there. I'm just going to say, do it. Like they're not most entrepreneurs don't take the Charles Moy approach of committing to do something and then getting it done at all costs. You know, that's what we're doing here is, and for better or worse, we get it done because I know that our ability to get something done is there. But that's why you're seeing so much stuff come out. You know, with Save Club is it's a different attitude at the corporate spot. So I'm gonna try to infect them with my attitude and say, get Europe open, guys. And we're all it's gonna take some work, but they got to do it.
Is it a safe bet before Christmas?
So I have so rather than leave it out to someone else's control, I'm taking it into our control. I have another app coming. If you guys don't know, I've been investing heavily into a second app, and the prerequisite to that app was is the cashback portal. So the cashback portal that we have now, the payment system that we have now, all of that's going to be tied into an app that we totally own and control. I tried to have the first app. We were just going to have one, but Visa and MasterCard just do not allow MLM. They just do not allow MLM. Like there's no way to get it done. They just won't do it. So that's why we have a partnership with the company, and we have a workaround so that we can still have the app for Save Club, but they won't allow what we're attempting to do by putting all of the orders and the cashback money pumping through the whole compensation plan. That's where we're going to get to. But you know, so yes, there is another app coming. It is scheduled by the end of this year, and that will be global, and that will have all of our cashback shopping and those components in there. So yeah, Bob, go ahead.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, Charles, real quick. The AI prospecting system, do you have a timeline yet on that?
The AI prospecting system has been a major thorn in my side, but what we're doing with the tool is allowing phone calling, text messaging, email marketing, online chatting, doing the different languages, having the trainings, and having the customer service, you know, working on the Microsoft 365 CRM platform, which is fully integrated to our current CRM, the Powerline system, and we're getting it integrated to all the products. So you'll be able to search products, have a shopping agent, AI agent actually help you find the deals. It's a lot to come through. The most important piece is what Bob is asking for. The prospecting, that's what we need it for. We need the AI doing the follow-up on our behalf, inviting people to the webinars, and just that tool alone is going to help us with recruiting new people to the business. In fact, as we're coming closer to it, we should probably all coordinate on just some launch, just so we all have just a special hype and a launch for when that's coming. So Bob, yeah, we've been delayed months and months. Frankly, I misjudged how difficult it is to put an enterprise level system in place. I've been riding our development team extra hard to where they're like, you know, I don't want to make anybody cry, but they're really trying, you know. No, I'm nice about it, but seriously, I'm in the same, you know, boat pushing there. Honestly, it could be, you know, this last Friday I got a good update. We're putting more pieces to it here. I will never give out a date again on something like that. It's out of my control because I don't want to tell you something and just there'd be a unforeseen delay that's out of my power. But yeah, we're within a couple of weeks is really how I feel we're at right now. I mean, once we're in and I can continue our training, our uh, knowledge base of the AI, once I know that it's not hallucinating mistake answers or anything like that, then yeah, we're going to go live. But we're very close, and I'd say within the next couple of weeks here, I'll be talking to all of you guys about a launch date, and we'll take one of our webinars, maybe Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, and we'll make it a big deal. And then you reach out to everybody that you've prospected. You know, maybe I'll flip on or I'll send a message on everybody's behalf to every old pre-enrollee. You know, we'll do a couple messages, and we'll also have the AI call and text everybody saying, "This is an AI. You haven't looked into Save Club like in the last week. You need to be on this webinar," and we'll give a nice kick to throw us into momentum. And you know, I'm still hell bent on getting us into momentum in October, and it's just like 8 days away. So yeah, Bob, I'm going to do our best to get us the most cutting edge system out there that's included in your affiliate fee. So yeah, we'll go there. Okay. Kim, you able to unmute?
Yes, thank you. Hi, Charles. I have some fundraiser appointments lined up, and I was wondering if you have a fundraiser PowerPoint deck possibly that you could share with us. They've watched the video, but they want me in person and they would like a PowerPoint where I can go step by step.
Yeah, I've got that.
Charles, you can get that to me. I can get it to Kim.
Okay. Yeah.
Thanks, Matt.
Yeah. Hit me up on that, Matt. I'm going to do.
I will send you a WhatsApp now.
Let me see something. I'm going to do something right here.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes. I was wondering with the medical, is it going to be covering anything that's like a supplemental insurance if you have like Medicare already and that you have to get a supplemental insurance to look at for a lower price, or
It will help in other
Do you
ways.
know?
It's not insurance, but there's a lot of overlap of what it does as far as like medications and doctor visits. So I know certain insurance will like cap you on things, or if they deem you pre-existing conditions or whatever they may do, they'll
Mhm.
block you. I mean, the medical system is just so complicated.
So
This program
basically
will
it's
just
more for like eyesight or dental or things like that.
Oh yeah, this will help. Oh yeah, for sure. And again,
Yeah.
it's not insurance, but it's with the dental is with Aetna. So I mean, it's like it's the same type of discounts and access to that dental network. And so yeah, I mean, I'm getting a whole
It
bunch
does
of
health too. I think
Okay.
she was asking that it was only dental or that, but no, it does health too.
Well, that's why I was asking about, I was asking a specific question too, because mine is like outrageous at this moment and it's definitely not with Aetna. So,
What's nice is he also has 1,000 different prescriptions that are free. So maybe you're paying for one now or have some scripts, and then you come over and talk to the doctors here, and you might be able to get those for free. So that could make a big difference for a lot of people, even if they have insurance.
Yeah.
okay,
And
I have one other question. So I've been having difficulty getting into like my Save Club on my app to be able to save funds or even to be able to forward, tell other people about it for them to get in. I had problems myself getting at the beginning. And even when I go into my sign on to Save Club online, and then I use the a QR code to actually download it off my phone. It always wants me to. It's always asking me for like a brand new user, which another person that's on it says, yes, you're going to be a brand new user, but it doesn't calculate or even it doesn't list it that I'm even a part of Safe Club at all.
Yeah, Phyllis, this is Matt Jamison here. You're working with Sean, right?
Yeah. Hi, Matt.
Yeah, I thought so. How are you? So that's the way the app works, folks. When you download from your back office and you bring the app in, you're going to get to a screen on your phone where the app is. It says to put in your phone number. We're trying to get the app company to upload, or maybe Charles can put just a little blurb in the back office. You need to go below that and create an account. It doesn't automatically link from our Save Club account to your app. You actually have to click on that button and create an account inside of that app. It knows that you came from our back office. It knows you're a Save Club affiliate, but you have to do that. So that is the issue you're having, I believe, Phyllis.
Yeah, it's just what Sean told me as well.
And you know what, Matt, I'm going to cut and paste you my response from our development partners about this particular thing, and I'll send it to you. But yeah, I've been pushing on that because it's been, and Phyllis, you're not the only person that has got to that page and they're like start typing in their phone number and they're like, does it work? It's like there's a link below it says create an account, and it's like, I don't know, it's too high of a percentage of people that do that. So I've been pushing on that, and I have a answer. I'm going to send it to. I'll screenshot.
So apparently it works for some people and not other. I'm aware that it says 1+. It's supposed to be +1 for the United States, not 1+.
Every new user needs to hit on create an account below the phone number.
Yep, and that's exactly what I end up doing. So
yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
All right. Well, thank you so much for answering my question.
Billy, you're buddy. Thank you very much. And I just want to say, Charles, we love you, dude.
Oh, thank you.
You work your butt off for us. I guarantee you. And I wanted to just say this real quick about the Blitz. The Blitz is absolutely fantastic. And I can say that because I too went and paid a lot of money for a course. And I had learned all the stuff that y'all are teaching in there. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I got COPD. But anyway, I got in there and I started, following what y'all were doing the 1 day, 2 day, 3 day. And I got in there, I was like, man, that's the same stuff I just learned. And it cost me over $1,000. Just saying. So anyway, I thank you for listening to me, and I will be in touch with you later on.
Okay,
Melanie, you're up. Melanie, Gusler.
Thank you. My question is on the fundraiser funnel, it says sign up now. And I was wondering if it could be changed to learn more, like some of them say for the first step. I'm just concerned that some people may not click forward to pre-enroll when they're immediately asked to sign up now. I just think learn more might be helpful there, if that's possible.
Yeah. Okay. So, that's a good point. Let me get my ever-growing to-do list here. And I think we already have something like this in there. So about the fundraiser funnel page, I'm also putting onto that page instructions about what they're to expect. So on the fundraiser page, let me pull up that particular page so we can all look at it together.
Are you looking for that, Charles? I just want to say somebody was talking about if we could have more designation on US only savings, Canada, international. Somebody said that they were surprised when they couldn't download the free app. So folks, don't forget, we're still just, June 1st was official launch, and we're still a very young fledgling company. All the suggestions are appreciated, but like Charles said, even on the new cashback portal with 58,000 stores, that takes a lot of time to go and just find it, to categorize all that stuff. So Charles, I just thought I'd add that in while you were searching for what you're searching for.
So on this page here, instead of click here to sign up, we'll say learn more. And then when this form pops up, we're going to describe to them what happens. Step 1, fill out the form to learn more about the fundraiser program. Step 2, you will be forwarded to learn more about the product, which will be our new product page that's just for customers. And then step 3, you will be sent an email to the email address that you put in. That email address will bring you to a full presentation and an application. So that's
That
what
is
yeah, so it's gonna
Yeah.
it's gonna really clear up what's gonna happen. And then that page will be this. And I got a little bit of feedback about this presentation, and these fund address form.
No, that's perfect. That's really helpful just to walk them through those steps, because I get a lot of questions about, well, what do I do next or what happens next? But yeah, I love that.
Yeah, so it's been on my to-do list here, and
Sorry, Charles, which form?
I'll show you.
Oh,
This one.
that form. I'm sorry. I thought you meant the form on the capture page.
No, this one.
All right.
So this form here is, it'll bring them, and then this is the presentation. I got a little bit of feedback on this presentation. So far the feedback's been good. I got a little bit of feedback about it having a clear distinction between the free app and how that works to make money, and then the $19.97 a month product, which is that there was obviously more upfront money generated on the product. So yeah, well, and a lot of these are going to work themselves out, especially this week, as amongst all the stuff I covered, we're launching, we're advancing all these programs, and I'll be green lighting probably about the first dozen nonprofits that have come in and look like they're good to qualify. So we'll be turning on those accounts, and then working with the Save Club affiliates, many of you that have put the information there, and then working with the champion at the cause. So I can't emphasize how important the champion at the cause is, because that's where the rubber hits the road. That's where our program meets their list. And so they understand their terminology, who's on that list, what they will respond to. And so, blending those two together, I wish there was like this cookie cutter formula, but, we're going to have to do probably a dozen of these to really understand that you approach the, animal shelter foundation different than you approach the food shelter, different approach than you approach the minor hockey team fundraiser. They're all got their different nuances, and we'll do our best to lay out templates so that you can get in and adjust them with the guidance of the fundraiser champion at whatever organization that you're plugged into. So okay, guys, that was a lot. We're way over time here on this call. So, thank you for attending, get your questions answered. I'm delighted that even after all this time, we still got so many people on the call. I was saying before the call that I don't care if there's 10,000 people on the call or 10 people on the call on the webinar. It's about quantity over, quality over quantity. So let's get the quality people that are here, that see what we're doing, that are following along, and make sure you got the answers that you need, the tools that you need. And it's kind of like that movie 300, where they had 300 of the best warriors from Sparta take on the massive army and take them down. Yeah, it's all about quality. And this training, the 90-day blitz training, the 100 good days training, we're going to build our own team of Spartan warriors and go.
We got one more question, Charles. Is that
Yeah,
okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
Pamela, go ahead. I unmuted you.
No, we're looking for
How to
Pamela
do it.
Cox. Pamela
No,
Cox from the
Pamela
UK.
Cox. I don't even see her.
No, I think she dropped off.
But, hey, just to expand on what you said, though, Matt, the app. Okay, they didn't build that app with only American mind, but we have to build an audience, and then they have to put feet on the ground to find the retailers, right? And then the app can be in other places. So it's a work in progress. America was just the first place that made sense.
Yeah, and sorry, Pamela, if she dropped. I know we were on here almost 2 hours.
And you sound Phoenix. You can, if you go to the captions at the bottom, you have the translations available now. It's been for several weeks now. So just make sure everybody goes to captions at the bottom, and it will convert to your language.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, I'm anxious to get to work here. I got one more thing now on my list. I want to fix this fundraiser page. So yeah, a lot to do. We're gonna keep the pedal to
Don't
the
forget the
metal
PowerPoint,
here.
Charles.
We're racing towards momentum. So thank you all for staying focused here at Save Club. I know there's a lot of shiny objects in the world of home business and what's out there, but very rarely do you come across an opportunity that has real residual income. And remember, there was at day zero, there was a couple things that were like essential to this company even coming into an existence. And the one that was at the top of the list was passive residual income. I want to deliver on the promise that we've got a home for passive residual income, that you can build something here and you're gonna hit your freedom number and way beyond. And you can rely on that to be part of your income, not just for 3 months or 6 months, but for years to come. So like building something that's going to pay you long term, it's really hard to do that. And so hopefully you're getting enough knowledge of me and what our intentions are. We're not going to build this company up and sell it. We're going to build it so that there's residual income here, and it's going to be all value based, and people will gladly spend their $20 a month for years to come, and they'll get value and you'll get residual income. And the people that are building this, that's that's what we're here to do. So with that, everybody, thank you so much. Get your prospects on for Wednesday and Friday, and keep your eyes open on the emails as the health portal, the travel, all these pieces will be coming live, the Averderm stuff. So get this. You could probably build a whole company on just pain. There's people trying to build a whole company just on health. There's people out there trying to build a whole company just on travel. Well, we got it all right here. It's $20 a month. So come
Bro,
on.
there's people building businesses just on selling reels, and we're giving them away for free, and ours are custom.
Yeah, and there's businesses trying to build their whole business just on AI, and it's stuff you get for free, or even if it's customized to a bit, it's not going to be making phone calls for you in all the different languages. So any one of these things could set you financially free, yet we're putting them all into one place, and we're following the track record. I can't thank our friends, our sister company, who's blazed a trail to 2 million members. Congratulations, what they're going on over there. But you all know we're running on that same software platform. We're running on the same technology that has pushed a company to over 2 million members. We have the same potential. Again, most of the time when companies hit hypergrowth, they implode because they don't have the management or the foundation strong enough to do it. So the path that we're on is a divine path. And I know that if we wake up, work hard every day, we're going to strike oil. That's the old saying from